Hi guys, so today we made a delicious moi moi and I'm going to show you guys the recipe. So this is my fresh fish and I'm using some onions, a lot of onions. It's good for the eyes. So this is my bone marrows. I love it for the taste and all that. And this is crayfish. So as an Igbo girl that I am, we use a lot of crayfish to cook, you know. It gives it a lot of aroma. You know, when you use a lot of crayfish, you're going to like your food. So these are my spices. So this is egg. It's optional though if you want. So this is my fish stock and bone marrow cooking. After that, I debone my fish and mashed it properly. So I'm going to mash this fish properly so that I can put it in all the plates I'm going to be putting up my moi moi. So in another pan, I put in my groundnut oil. I added some salt for taste, put in my onions and fried it together. So this actually, I'm making some sauce to go in with the moi moi. I added my crayfish, you know, and seasoning it a little bit. This is just a little bit kind of sauce I want to use to spice up my moi moi. This is me adding my curry powder, then some seasoning into it, and I just fry them together, you know. So here is the main deal. This is my beans. So before I grinded this together, I have my pepper, onions, ginger and garlic all together into the beans before I went into the blender to blend it. So this is me seasoning it with some crayfish, onion, seasoning powder and salt all together. So I added some groundnut oil into it. It's also good for you to add some oil into it. Then I poured in the sauce I made earlier and added some warm water to it. Then I started mixing. So at this point, guys, you need to stir properly. You need to mix it so that the ingredients can simmer into the moi moi. Yes, so then I added my fish stock. Remember, I cooked the fish with the bone marrows together. So this is actually the fish stock. I added it together and stirred it properly. So at this point, you have to mix properly. Then I added red oil, a little bit of it. You know, this is the outcome of it. So this is our moi moi. It's getting ready already. Can't you see how sweet and lovely it's looking? The custard dough is normal. So then in another plate, I put in the moi moi into this rubber plate. I actually got this in the market, you know. I usually like eating my moi moi in the plate and not in the foil, in the leaf foil or whatever you guys call it. So I prefer this. So I added all the plates. I think I made like 7 plates. Yes, I made like 7 plates. So this is me putting in some eggs. I actually boiled my egg and I had to cut them into little pieces, you know. And this is me garnishing each plate of moi moi. You know, whoever that's going to take this one is going to enjoy really. But then I I had to put it in all the plates. Then in the pot where I'm going to use in boiling the moi moi, I put in my foil. It's going to serve as a base. You don't put the moi moi direct to the pot. You have to put something on that to serve as the base. So I had to put my moi moi inside. So this is me placing them one after the other carefully so it doesn't pour away. And then I added some water. You know, moi moi gets done with just being steamed. So this is me steaming it and then it came out perfectly well. Guys, look at this. Look at this delicious homemade moi moi. I bet you want to try this. And it's a very simple recipe. I know it's difficult. Some of you will say the difficult part is the washing of beans and all that. But then I am sure you can do this. This is just a very simple homemade moi moi that you and your family can enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye.